Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Trekyards. He is Commander Cocky.
He is Captain Foley.
I am. And we're here today to talk about a new vehicle of sorts for Star Trek. You remember Marty McFly's hoverboard? Well, we got something maybe cooler.
I want to call it the hovercycle, or the motorcycle. Not sure I've heard that before. Yes, this is a Starfleet invention that we see in the last episode of Lower Decks. We see an admiral, unnamed admiral, pop in on it. Clearly a riff on the old two-seater motorcycle design. And we're going to discuss and see if you want this to add to your driving collection. So what do you think of this hovercycle?
To be fair, during watching the episode, I never even registered it. I saw it zoom in, just paid attention to the admiral. But now that I'm looking at it, it's like, this is great. This is a TOS design. Do I want this? Sure. You could probably kit bash this really quick as a model builder. But it's kind of neat. Does it exist, or is it a Boimler invention? That's the question.
Either way, we get a nice first contact admiral back. Belt buckle and everything.
We do, yeah.
Which is nice to see. I'm getting, blonde-haired Insurrection Admiral vibes. This to me, and I don't know if you've seen this or not, but the front just gives me GLaDOS vibes from Portal. Her head of the machine. It's just with a light, just gives me those vibes instantly. But then we start deconstructing the shapes. I then see those Men in Black 3 cycles. The way he's riding it, that kind of gives me those vibes. And underneath it's a Constitution class.
Got warp nacelles for some reason. Those would be the hover skids.
Hover nacelles.
Yeah, and then a deflector to get clear out any loose debris in your path.
And to fire those Nadion beams and all the important things. But in fairness, it probably has a shield generator. It probably has a lot of tech.
I was going to say, this will prevent rear end collisions. You won't hit anybody if you're tailgating. It's great.
For me, this is so on the absolute knife edge, samurai sword edge of being too comedic / a practical design. It's it's one of the most cheeky things they've done. Except like when they did the Delta Flyer alien ship, it was like 65% Delta Flyer with like 3 chains. Well, that's just it's fine. But this it's not unreasonable. I can see a Federation scientist make this as like a collector's item to riff on nostalgia. And as long as it can land, I mean, why not have legs and make them a nostalgia?
Now, you say that it's kind of silly and comedic, a little bit too much.
On that line.
Yeah, I know. We've been praising Lower Decks for its accuracy. That's the word. For their ship designs and such. Now, the only caveat is this is Boimler's imagination. And Boimler's kind of a
fantasy.
Silly. Yeah, he's kind of a silly boy. So, take it for what it is. I like it, though.
It's charming. It sounds silly.
Somebody's gonna build this. Somebody's gonna build a practical one that they can drive with.
Or like a convention as like a suit, like a dinosaur suit, where you have like your own legs, and then yeah.
I guarantee you, somebody will do this. 100%.
It's not that hard in terms of shapes, honestly. I do kind of wish that the passenger pod was a curved pod. That's probably the only thing I would do.
We should look like a Galileo shuttle. Kind of docked on the side.
Oh my god, with its own nacelles so it can separate and do its own hover. Yes! Oh my god. Or go like the X1 shuttle pod with the sort of wings that can go doot. Because I mean, why wouldn't you have both pods that can fly? Come on, it's only logical. Or can you imagine if it had like 2 impulse engines at the back of the pod? Just flat out like Enterprise E impulse engines or whatever.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if it was a Galileo shaped pod, you could for the kickstand, you could reach your foot back and kick down that center leg,
and it rotates
the back of the shuttle. Yeah. I think they missed a little bit of a trick with that, but
well, that'd be even more nostalgic. Look at our Connie-inspired hover legs, and our Galileo-inspired secondary pod. God.
Yep.
And then, go even further. The other side of another pod would be the Aqua Shuttle from the animated series.
Might be going too far.
Then you can have, or just have 2 shuttles, and you can like in a formation would look really cool. I mean, cool. Do you think though, would it have been funnier for a moment if you were in TOS, like classic TOS uniform, like dive into the joke even further?
Yes. But see, that would have made me notice the bike. I honestly, when I watched it, I did not notice anything but the Admiral. I saw this hover bike come in, I'm like, that's cool. But I didn't really pay attention to what it looked like. So I'm glad you got these stills of it, because...
Yes, it was definitely a frame get. I'll be honest, there's very few... Because there's a lot of great like smoke and stuff, dust that meets it. So it's like
I wish there was a license plate on the back, too, which is like 1701.
Or 1702, just to piss off, like...
Yeah, or just 1700. Connie or the Constitution. Yeah.
I like it though. It's I genuinely like it. It's stupid. It's fun, but I like it. And if you're having to design a bloody two a friend pod, how do you even pitch this? So all things considered, tick. I wouldn't want to design this personally.
Yeah. You need to 3D model it now and use it in one of your fan shows.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Just have it sitting in the background, just parked.
That's
you want to now. It's simple shapes. It'll be easy to do.
It would. Can you imagine, like Mike? Imagine like we make a fan film where this is the star, and it's sent to my man. He reshares it as like, look, some idiot made our hover thing to practical CG. Oh goodness, that's great.
I would just have it sitting in the background, just.
Or just have them, going back to it at the end.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Oh, and before they get on, put on the Spock helmet, like a motorcycle helmet. The red light on top.
You know what?
Anyway.
Yes. That is now the plan.
All right, guys. Comment down below what you think about this. And did you notice it in the episode? We want to hear your thoughts, obviously. So please subscribe to the channel. Click the like button. Share this around. Hashtag @MikeMcMahon. Whatever. Let him see this. I'm sure he'll see it anyway. But please do. And join us for our lives. We do lots of lives, lots of great discussions. And we look forward to having you guys join us to help us out.
And support us directly. If you can. If you can't, hey, don't worry. But if you can, then Patreon, PayPal, join the channel via YouTube, or Super Challenge of the Lives, or Super Thanks in any video in our humongous back catalogue. That's up to you. Any amount helps. Or just join the next video, or a live randomly here and then say hi, because we like the interaction.
Don't forget Super Thanks.
Any of our videos.
All right, guys. Until next time, he's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley. Bye, guys.
We're out of here.